I think Razzle likes the bike. Alright, well, welcome to the video. Finally, I'm gonna take off the rear fender, which is this piece here. So, if you guys saw the last video, we're gonna do it after the training session. I had a kit that didn't exactly fit this bike, but when I looked online from one of the companies that has a couple other pieces I got, like the frame sliders, rear spools, they sell, I mean, a bunch of parts. They must have just added them to their, like, they must have just put them in stock within the last week or so. So purchased that, it just came in today. We're gonna spend the night throwing it on and getting rid of this little eyesore, because this is just, I don't know, it ain't doing it for me, Mike.
Nah.
This?
Nah.
Yeah, so the license plate is just gonna sit up here. And what's nice is I got the adjustable one, so I can, you know, kind of flip it underneath and low-key hide it. Who would do that though, right?
Yeah, no.
Nobody. So yeah, I think Ryan's coming out in a minute, yeah?
Yep.
And then it's a little chilly, but we'll just get to work.
Yep.
So fortunately, the guys at TST have little videos for all their variants of the deletes, so we're just gonna follow along, play some big boy Legos, right? All right. It's done. How long was that with the break?
That was
3-ish hours, maybe?
3 hours?
Yeah, because past 1 o'clock now.
I mean, with the break, probably 4.
It's 1:38. We're all gonna sleep.
Jeez.
Pretty dang good. Including you, dude.
Got the work done, though.
Including you. Wow. All right. That looks about...
Now we gotta put your license plate on, and then we'll be good.
Yeah, I'll put that on tomorrow.
Okay.
That looks pretty damn good. Well, I think that's a wrap for the night.
Wrap for the night?
Yeah. Damn, that looks good though. Alright, well, I'll probably catch you guys in a couple days. Do some training. I don't know what I'll be training yet. Mike and I still figure that out. But I know we'll include this, so I'll see you guys, well, probably back at my place drinking some pre-workout. Or in my car drinking some pre-workout.
Yes, sir.
Doing something with some pre-workout. Yeah. Peanut butter and I'm straight. So a little bit late on breakfast this morning, but it's all right, it happens. Did my usual, threw in a little bit of chocolate vegan protein. And this guy's from Mike. I think you had this in the last video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fruit Loop protein smoothie, frozen blueberries, frozen strawberries, a little bit of...
No, I had the pancakes.
You get the oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. Where was I, man? No, you did have the pancakes. But this one's got the dusty oats in there for you. Yeah. So it's back day, and it's a beautiful day. So especially with that fender gone now, the bike looking nice and streamlined. Like we're gonna go pick it up, drive that to the gym, get a good training session in. Life is good, man. What more can you ask for, right? Just some dusty oats in your protein shake. That's it. Alright, so that's the 360 cam. That'll go on the back of the bike and attach to this thing. Which this will mount to it with one of these. It'll mount kind of near where the just like outside of the fender, or what's left of the fender, just to the outside of it, and it'll stick off the back, kind of like a little antenna. But what's cool is you just, look how easy this stuff is. Boom.
That's nice.
That's it. Should be a cool shot.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Alright, so the gym's only about 5 minutes away. So I'm gonna take my pre now. Which for a little while I was doing Raw's pump, right, which is mostly like L-citrulline. Their pump squared, which is glycerol. And then on top of that, the pre, which also has a little bit of citrulline in it, along with some beta-alanine. But honestly, that might have been a little bit too much for me. So, and I wish I had a little more caffeine, because the Raw pre only has 50 milligrams of caffeine. So what I've been doing, because I get such a good pump off the glycerol, which is the pump squared, I'll take a scoop of the pump squared, and then I do their thermogenic, which is called Raw Burn. Now that has 150 milligrams of caffeine, and the energy's still really smooth. It's got a good focus to it. So between those two, it's perfect. Plus it's got what's that called? Yohimbine, right? And that basically, it really makes you sweat, right? So between sweating, killer pump, and a good amount of caffeine and some focus, like that's been my go-to. Should have a little instruction. Oh God, wow, this is way more than I was expecting, right? All right, you got a minute, Mike?
Yep.
All right, we got this. If we could do that bike the other day,
right,
we got this. And then that's it. To be honest, that last one wasn't great. Taking like 2 minutes in between sets. Between my grip strength and just being fatigued, it was the 5th set. I only got like a good 4 or 5 at 200. So I was like, all right, it's a good spot for a drop set, just to add a little more time under tension for the set as a whole. So dropped 30 to 170, got another 4 or 5. I was feeling it, dropped another 30. So at 140, and I got like maybe 6 on the last one. But all together, it's a good set.
All day. Got you.
That's what we're here for, man. A little bit of weight ain't bad every now and then.
Nope.
Or every day.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Yep.
Not a whole lot of talking in this one. Most of it's the same kind of concept on everything, whether it's the row or the pull down. I'm trying to keep my chest open, right? So that way I'm really able to pull with my back as much as possible and not kind of throw my momentum into it or use my low back to kind of get some of the weight up. Yeah, is it getting activated? For sure. Like I'm going pretty heavy on those dumbbell rows, but for the most part, keeping that back tight, getting a good contraction, good stretch at the bottom for pretty much everything, whether it's the low row, the dumbbell row, even these, I'm getting a good stretch at the top. That's about it. Just trying to go hard, focus in. I mentioned that last video, I'm finally kind of back to the routine that I like. Not that I was off of it that far, but you know, between getting healthy, traveling, it's just, if I'm not 100% on my routine, it kind of messes with me mentally a little bit. I'm like, damn, I'm like 90%, but why am I letting that 10% slide? Like I can't, you know, it's hard for me to let that be okay, and especially now we're getting ready for the move. Been doing a ton of work on the bike, you know, just between learning more on it, you know, riding, doing some work to it, and gotta take care of my legs. Just a lot of different things pulling at me, all good things, but it gets me out of my routine a little bit. I might miss a meal here or there, and at this point in my off season, it's not a big deal. But I still think about it. I'm like, all right, this week, how many meals did I miss total? You know, whatever. So it's a good time. You know, you have your sessions in the gym. You know, turn your phone on silent, whatever, and just tune everything out, because it's like, all right, you can control that, even if everything else isn't perfect. All right, I can control this session right now. I can stick to my rest times. I can go hard. I can go heavy. You know, get good reps, have good sets, and walk out and go, okay, that's good. I can build on that. So that's kind of what I always go back to, even if I'm not 100%. It's kind of where I'm at today. Going an hour into the day.
No words.
Well, I got to do 50%. Or no, 70%. Well, one of them is 455. So 3 by 5. The way I'll leave at 5:30, you'll do Carter and taking baseball.